Hey, what you say, food family? Mike here, and welcome back to the channel for another great culinary adventure. Today we're headed down to South America, Peru in fact, but we won't be visiting Machu Picchu. We're here to try a fusion dish like no other, Lomo Saltado. Created by Chinese immigrants living in Peru using local ingredients and traditional cooking methods, this stir fry can't be beat. Stick around and I'll put my own unique twist on this global sensation. Let's get cooking. Alright folks, the base meat of this Lomo Saltado stir fry is sirloin steak. Now you can go out and buy a pre-sliced sirloin steak and spend the extra money, or you can just get yourself a steak and slice it yourself. It's not that hard. I've cut mine down into about 1/8 inch thick slices, 1 to 2 inches big, keeping it bite-sized like any typical stir fry. Now we don't want it too thin that it'll dry out during the cooking process, but we also don't want it too thick that it won't quite get cooked. We're going to keep it kind of medium rare. Now that being said, we need to marinate this sirloin steak, just a quick 1 hour marinade, which gives us time to do a little prep work in between. The first ingredient we're going to put on our sirloin steak is a little soy sauce. Today I'm going to be using some reduced sodium soy sauce. We got some white vinegar. A little bit of cumin. Splash of olive oil. And like everything else, a pinch of salt and pepper. Now we'll go ahead and mix this up so all the meat is coated equally. And the exact amounts and portions of everything will be linked in the description below. That will send you my website with the recipe card that gives you all the information that you need to do to make this meal yourself. While the sirloin steak soaks up this simple yet delicious marinade, we can finish off our prep work for the rest of the recipe. Now believe it or not, Lomo Saltado is traditionally served with either French fries, rice, or a combination of both. Talk about fusion, am I right? Today I'm feeling like fries, so I'm gonna make a batch of fries off camera in my air fryer while this marinates. It'll take about 20 to 30 minutes depending on the heat up and cool down time. And I'll also prep the veggies. Today we're gonna be using some yellow orange and red bell peppers, red onion, amongst some other ingredients. So we'll get everything prepped up so when we come back, we can immediately jump into our stir fry and knock this recipe out in a matter of minutes. All right, folks, welcome back. It's been about 45 minutes, an hour or so. I went ahead, prepped our veggies. We cut our bell peppers into long, thin strips. Same thing with our onions. Sliced our cherry tomatoes in half, and I went ahead and diced up some chipotle peppers. Traditionally, this recipe uses an ají amarillo pepper, which is native to South America. You're probably not going to find that because I know I couldn't find it, so chipotles will do as a substitute. You could also use a jalapeno or serrano pepper or something spicy but not over the top. Now, with that being said, I also went ahead and made my fries. They're in the air fryer, hanging out, staying warm, because this recipe only takes about 10 minutes now that we're at this point. So I've drained off my sirloin from the marinade. We're going to saute this for about 2 to 3 minutes just so it's rare, just pushing medium rare. We'll go back in the pan. You don't want to overcook at this point. So let's switch the camera around, saute this beef. We'll get it cooked quick and then pull it right back out and move on to the next step. All right, folks, you just saw there, we sauteed that steak for just a couple minutes just to get it to that rare, medium rare cook level. I've removed it from the pan, set it aside for now. It's just hanging out doing its thing. Now, I've taken our pan, dumped out any excess grease. We're going to add some fresh oil to it and start sauteing our veggies. Now, you could do this in a wok, of course, too, but I'm just using this large pan today. We're going to start with our bell peppers, give that about 2 to 3 minutes. We'll add our red onion, give that another 1 to 2 minutes, and we'll finish up with our chipotle peppers and a little bit of garlic and ginger paste. All right, folks, we sauteed our veggies and those aromatics are starting to smell delicious in the house. Let's go ahead and deglaze with just a bit of beef stock. Make sure you scrape up those bits off the bottom. Now the only thing we have left to do is we'll toss in our cherry tomatoes, season with a bit of oregano, let that come up to temperature, toss our meat back in for about 1 minute, and then it's time to serve it over those hot fries. So stay tuned, we'll be right back and plate this up and see how we did. All right, folks, our Lomo Saltado is ready to go. It's plated up, looking fancy, but that's only half the battle because taste is where it counts. So let's dig in and see how it turned out. Now, as you can see today, like I said, I served mine over a bed of fries. You can serve yours with rice on the side, or both together. Get a bite of steak to start with. Nice, tender, juicy, great flavor from that quick marinade. Dry tomato, and a bell pepper. Just warmed through, cooked enough so it's soft, but still got a nice crispy bite to them. Fries are fries, you can't be beat. Let's put together the ultimate bite with a fry, a piece of steak, some bell pepper, onion, tomato, and of course a little cilantro because that's one of my favorite seasonings. If you're one of those people that think cilantro tastes like soap, get on up out of here because you crazy. Food family, I don't know what to tell you. This Lomo Saltado is fusion cuisine at its finest. Absolutely amazing. Every bite is a treat on your taste buds. All I can say is check the links in the description below. Check out that recipe card so you can make this for yourself. Now, this is my own twist on the classic version. You can make it however you want. You don't have to add bell peppers. You can do green bell peppers. You don't have to use red onion. You can use yellow onion. There is no right or wrong way to make this dish because it's just using what you got around, just like the Chinese people did in Peru back when they created Lomo Saltado. If you like what I made here today, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that like button below. That tells me and YouTube that I'm out here putting out content that you want to see, showing off this fusion cuisine, whether I made it up or somebody like the Chinese made it up when they moved to Peru. It doesn't matter because it's something different, delicious, and delectable. So that being said, Mike here signing off. And until next time, folks, just keep cooking.